Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to take a quick look of how to change the theme for Retroarch on the Retroid Pocket 2, and go over a few different settings to optimize your game, set some configuration for individual games, and set up hotkeys to access the menu quickly while inside a game. The first setting we want to go ahead and change is to change the GUI interface inside Retroarch. We do this by going over twice to Settings, scrolling down to Menu, and choosing the option XMB. From here, we simply have to go over to the configuration file, save, exit Retroarch, and relaunch to change it to the XMB theme. Some of you have also asked how to enable FPS on the top right when in-game to see our performance. In order to do this, we want to stay in Settings, move down to the on-screen display, and select on-screen notifications. From here, we move down to display frame rate and click B. Then we jump back over to save our configuration file, close Retroarch, and we're good to go. Now, when relaunching, we can see that the theme shown is now similar to that of the PlayStation 3, called XMB. In this theme, we have the ability to download artwork to display next to our games to give us that extra flair without using an additional front end. ROMs on the device are encrypted, so we have to add our own ROMs for Android. To do this, we move over to the plus sign, scroll down to Scan Directory, choose Parent Directory, and choose our folder. Here I have my own personal games in a folder called ROMs2. Choose the folder, press B, and scan the directory. On the bottom left, you'll see a progress counter and what's left to scan. It's important to keep in mind that Retroarch is set up in a way that it will not add your content to the library that it doesn't recognize. In order to have it add your own ROM files, you have to first download the cores from the emulators you want to play the games for. To do this, we have to go into the first screen, choose Online Updater, click Core Downloader, and scroll down to the core you would like to use. This may seem complex, but I will leave a list of cores in the description that I use for the games that work best on the device. When in this list, you can see cores you have previously downloaded with the pound sign as shown here. Inside Online Updater, we also have the option to download cheat files for our games. Now that we have some games added to our console, we can take a look at the Playlist Manager. With this, we can manage the specific core a playlist will use and other settings. To do this, move over to the gear icon, scroll down to Playlist, then down to Manage Playlist. From here, we choose the one we would like to make the changes to, choose Default Core, and make a selection from the list by pressing B. Now when we move to launch a game, it will choose the core automatically when the title is played. Another important step I like to do is set a hotkey to access the menu quickly while in the game. To do this, we have to move over to Options, scroll down to Input, choose Menu Controls, then choose Menu Toggle Gamepad Combo. You have multiple options here, but I like to personally use L and R at the same time to access the menu. Another helpful feature of Retroarch is the ability to set a specific core for a title that doesn't work with what you have set in your playlist manager. To do this, we simply choose a game, scroll down to Set Core Association, and choose one from the list. Once done, every time we launch this game, we will now use the core that's been assigned. That's going to be all for today's video. I hope this gives you an idea of how to use Retroarch, and as always, thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and think about subscribing. Bye!